How can one person help make the world a better place for everyone to live?
This is an American story. It is told many times with different faces, but always advancing, wave upon wave toward that farther, promised shore of equality. The Alaska Natives, as they collectively call themselves, are many distinct peoples with different languages, cultures, and traditions. With the coming of American rule, these indigenous people faced one of the darkest periods in U.S. history, when Jim Crow laws relegated so many Americans to second-class status. This is their story, the Alaska Natives' nonviolent struggle against racism. 2 decades before the national civil rights movement of the 1960s, Alaska Natives empowered themselves and enriched us all. The Nelson Act, passed by Congress in January 1905, provided that Native and white children in Alaska be educated in segregated schools. Boarding schools were created to facilitate assimilation of young natives by eradicating their language and culture. Feelings of inferiority and shame were associated with all things native.
I would not have expected that I, who am barely out of savagery, would have to remind gentlemen with 5,000 years of recorded civilization behind them of our Bill of Rights. When my husband and I moved to Juneau, we sought a home in a nice neighborhood where our children could play happily with our neighbors' children, and we found such a house and had arranged to lease it. But when the owners learned that we were Indian, they said no. Would we be compelled to live in the slums? Even now, there are doors to schools closed to our children, and signs make it quite clear that I, as well as dogs, are not allowed in certain establishments, and many of the hotels and restaurants turn us away. Well, discrimination occurs in many ways, let me assure you. Do we believe that the passage of this bill will eliminate discrimination? Well, have you eliminated larceny or murder by passing a law against it? No law will eliminate crime, but at least you as legislators can assert to the world that you recognize the evil of this present situation and speak your intent to help us overcome discrimination for all Alaskans.
The Senate passed the bill 11-5, and the Anti-Discrimination Act was signed on February 16, 1945. It was the first comprehensive civil rights law passed anywhere in America, a decade before the landmark court decision in Brown versus the Board of Education. Racial discrimination was illegal in Alaska.
How can one person help make the world a better place for everyone to live? To learn more about this topic, click the link in the description to experience our iNative activity sheet.